and welcome to Faithful Grace Studio. I'm Mindy. I'm the creator here at Faithful Grace, and I am going to share with you the finished version of my version of a finished Rebelle Noel Mega Junk Journal kit. This is the first Christmas journal that I've designed since starting my Etsy shop. I typically don't do seasonal, not too much seasonal or holiday type things. I prefer to do evergreen type designs that will be useful and used and bring joy throughout the year. Now, that's not to say that I'm not a Christmas or holiday kind of person. I enjoy the holidays, but I am not. You guys know this about me by now. If you've been around, if you're new here, this might be the first time you're hearing it, but I'm not a traditional kind of person. So I don't do the traditional green and red Christmas things and the traditional brown and orange Thanksgiving things and the traditional fall colors. And I just don't do that. I prefer brighter, lighter type colors over those types of color schemes. So I resisted designing a holiday kit for a while because of all of that, all of what I just said. So this has a very non-traditional color scheme to it. It is more pastels with some brights. As you can see, I used the fabric binding technique that I've used in quite a few others. You've probably seen it in other videos if you watched them. It is lined with a piece of book tape to make it a little sturdier, but I did leave the edges loose so it will continue to ravel, and it's already started raveling nicely on the top and the sides. And I want it just to keep raveling. I want it to ravel right on up to the glue line, and it will eventually. I bound it with, or closed it with a piece of elastic that is tied in a knot and secured underneath a piece of the ephemera that I just glued down. And as you can see, it has lots of lace and lots of giddiness. So let's just walk through what we have here. Didn't have to do a lot. I did tear the edges on this one. They are all torn, or a few places where I couldn't get it to tear right, I did cut using a couple of different kinds of pinking shears. These are a rounded cut. There's a couple of places where it's more of a traditional pinking shear cut, but I wanted the edges to look worn and used and not conformed in any way. So a lot of gorgeousness in this kit already on its own. So didn't have to do a lot of embellishment inside. As you can see, these are non-traditional colors for holidays, for Christmas. So I did use a couple of pieces of this packing paper. You've seen me use it in previous journals. It's very thin, has a nice crinkly tone to it. That it is somewhat wrinkled and even torn a little bit in some places, and that just adds to the charm in my opinion. I did use lace a good bit. I had a lot of scraps of lace, so I put some lace along the edges of the pages. There's a little tuck spot with a piece of the ephemera in it. I also added in some pages of brown paper bag. This was actually a real thick brown paper bag from somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I put a little tuck spot on both sides of this one. Some more of the gorgeousness that's part of the kit. Plenty of places to write, journal, put notes, draw, collage, sketch, doodle, whatever you wanted to do. This would be a great place. If I were going to keep it, I would plan my holiday gift giving in here, and my menus and my meals and things like that. That's what I would do with it. But whoever ends up with it can choose to do whatever they want. I'm loving the way the color schemes turned out. This is Christmassy to me, but it's not traditional, which is not my thing. So I do like that. Got a little pocket here with one of the tags in it. I did do the tags the way I've done most of them in the past. You've seen me do this. This is 2 tags glued together with one side left open, so we've got a little tuck spot here that we could tuck something into if we wanted to. This is a piece of white paper bag. I think it came from Panera. It was a nice thick bag, and I just cut it up and added it in here as well. I did use some of the ephemera scraps to make a pin loop. It's got a hidden paper clip in it, so you can just clip it right on the edge of the page and then stick a pin down in there and keep it close by. More gorgeousness, more lace. Another piece of the paper bag that was torn, but who cares? More gorgeousness. Another piece of packing paper. Another piece of the brown paper bag. Here's one of the envelopes. Comes in the envelope tags and journal card pack. This one is currently empty, I believe. Yep. But you could put something in it. More gorgeousness. Another piece of the packing paper. Here's our first flip out. And residing on the inside of this flip out is one of the loaded tags. This is the loaded tags can be purchased separately in their own pack. You can make 2 of these huge loaded tags with it, but the loaded tag pack does come with the mega kit, the mega journal kit. So all of this came as part of the mega kit. In this little slide pocket is 2 of the journal cards glued together on 3 sides, making a pocket with a piece of the ephemera slid down into that pocket. And then the loaded tag just has the rest of, has all kinds of stuff. It has some of the fussy cuts. It has some of the ephemera pieces. This is 4 pieces of the tags. All of these have holes in the top to serve as tags, but I just put them all together with one of these little folding brads. And that way kind of serves as an interaction. I love things that move around and can be reshaped and remolded, and that's just kind of sitting down inside there. That's one of the loaded tags. This piece of the fold out has a tuck spot here and the 2-sided tag, 2 tags glued together with hole there, tuck spot there, and then there's a tuck spot here, and in this tuck spot is another one of the envelopes, and inside this envelope is another set of these little tags. This was 4 rectangles. I just put them all in one corner, put the little folding brad there, and then you could display this however you wanted. You can fan it out however you want. And I love these. I love doing it this way because this, you could write notes on the back of it and kind of let them be hidden. And I just like that. That's a fun concept in my book. Alright, so let's put that back where it was. This just lays there. That's our first fold out. I just put a piece of the ephemera over where I had glued the fold out onto this page, just to kind of reinforce it and camouflage it a little bit. Another piece of lace. This is where our 2 signatures went together, so this is an extra thick piece, and that's the only thing, and I'm trying to figure out how to get around that. When doing this type of binding method with cardstock, when you've printed on cardstock, that makes this middle page really thick. So that's 2 thicknesses of cardstock. So even though we have bound this in a way that would allow it to lay flat in most places, or somewhat flat, at least stay open, this middle piece just kind of sticks straight up. And I'm trying to figure out a way to work around that. And I have found that the more I work with the journal, the more I open the pages and flatten the pages out and things like that, the less stark it is, the less stiff it sticks up. But I don't really know another option for that, another solution for that. I'm going to keep working on it though. Here we have another loaded or hidden paper clip that I made out of the ephemera. There's 3 pieces of ephemera there, 2 pieces on the back. I let the paper clip stick out just a little bit on the top and put some baker's twine on it just as a little extra. And then here's one of our journal cards, 2 of our journal cards glued together to make a pocket with a tag in it, 2 of the tags glued together to make another pocket. You guys know this about me by now if you've been around and seen any of my videos. A pocket inside of a pocket inside of a pocket just tickles me to death. I think the more pockets the better. And that hidden paper clip looks cute on the back side. Another piece of packing paper. More lace on some of the gorgeous designs that come in the kit. That reminds me of candy cane, even though it's not red. I love that. I think that's a pretty design. This is one of my favorite pieces. I love that poinsettia on the pink. Here we have 2 more of the little tuck spots that came with the. These come with the ephemera kit. And in this one, I had this flat ink pen that I had made a while back. I just put one of the pieces of ephemera on it to kind of tie it together. It blended well color-wise anyway. So we've got a little ink pen there, and then here's another one of our pocket tags. 2 of our tags glued together to make a pocket. Here's our next flip out. Each kit comes with 2 flip outs. Here's our second loaded tag. I told you a minute ago that the loaded tag pack comes with enough stuff to make 2 of these large tags. It's got fuzzy cuts, it's got ephemera, all kinds of things stuck in it. This one's got several pockets. It's got a pocket on the side. This pocket also has one of the journal cards, 2 of the journal cards glued together with a piece of the ephemera. That I just put a page tab on that piece of ephemera, and that sits right down inside there. I love that. And then there's another little pocket on the back with some more fussy cuts and some more pieces of ephemera. This fold out also has a pocket here that one of the envelopes is in. This is one of the envelopes that comes with the envelope, tag, and journal card pack. That can come separately, but it's also included in this mega pack. So it's just got one of the pieces of ephemera with it that you could write on the back of or whatever you wanted to do with it. So there's our second fold out. And another piece of packing paper. Another one of my favorite designs with some lace on it. This is one of the large tags that comes in the pocket tag pack. The pocket tag pack has enough pieces of ephemera. Actually, this is the piece that goes there. Pieces of elements with it to make 7 different pocket tags. And this is one of them. It's a large pocket tag with a piece of beautiful piece of ephemera in it that you could write on the back of if you wanted to. And this is another one. You got a pocket here. We're stuck a little bit right there. There we go. Pocket here. You've also got a pocket here, and you've got a pocket here. So I just stuck the one piece of the fussy cut down in there, and then I actually doubled. You know, I love for a pocket and a pocket and a pocket. I took this pocket tag and put it inside this pocket tag, and then I'll have one of the other journal cards that was glued together, making another pocket, and I stuck this down in there as well. I'm just stuck it in there. It's not attached or anything. It's just stuck down in there. It can move wherever you want it to go. Another one of my favorite designs in this pack. Another piece of the packing paper, some more lace, another piece of the white paper bag. Here's another one of the pocket tags. This is a large one with a whole, kind of a window in it. And a piece of ephemera that you can stick down in there. You could write a message on the back of it if you wanted to. More gorgeousness. Another little tuck spot that's empty, that's ready for something to go in it. More gorgeousness, some lace. Another little tuck spot that has another one of the pocket tags in it. This pocket tag pack is so much fun. There's enough, as I said, there's enough elements to make 7 pockets. But I played around with the one of the kits the other day, and I actually got 9 pocket tags out of it, playing around with it a little bit. And no time do I put them together and they look the same as they did before. So there's lots of possibilities to do with that. This one has a little side pocket. And then there's 2 pockets here. There's a pocket there. There's a pocket there. You could even put another pocket on the back if you wanted to. And then I just slid that down in that little tuck spot. More gorgeousness, and our last tuck spot on the inside of the back cover with a piece of ephemera in it. And then there you have it. There is our gorgeous Rebelle Noel Mega Junk Journal kit. I named it Rebelle Noel because it is non-traditional. It's a little bit of a rebellion on the standard tradition, but I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed looking at the walkthrough, and I hope you enjoy creating one of your own.